Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to take long exposure photos on your iPhone or iPad. And long exposure is a really good way to capture motion in a photo, such as moving water like this fountain over here. Now here are a few examples of long exposure. So I actually took these before the pandemic. Here's a long exposure photo of the street, and there used to be cars driving here, but now we just have the trailing lights. Pretty cool. And then here's an example of a bad long exposure photo. So this was taken on a moving boat, and as you can see, the result is really blurry. That's not too bad, but if we play the live photo, that looks way clearer. So if you want to take a long exposure photo, you have to hold your phone really steady so your shots don't end up looking like this. Here's another example of a long exposure. So this is a regular live photo right now, and if I hold on it, it will play just like that. Then, if I select long exposure, watch what happens to the waves. Now the water is completely smooth. That's a pretty cool effect. So I'm going to be demonstrating how to take a long exposure photo with this fountain over here. Now, because of the pandemic, it's really hard to go outside, but long exposure is really good if you have a nice subject like a waterfall or a stream or any other moving subject like a highway full of cars. But for this example, we're just going to be using this fountain over here. So to take long exposure photos, first open your camera app, then make sure that the live photo setting is turned on. Now, by default, it should be turned on, and you'll know that by this yellow symbol on the top right of your phone. If it's not on, then you can just tap on it to toggle it on. So this is what it looks like if it's off, and then I can turn it on by pressing it like this. Okay? And if you want to take a long exposure photo, you gotta hold your phone really still so that you don't end up with a blurry result like the one I showed earlier. Then I'm gonna take a picture of this fountain. So let me get a nice angle. Now if you'll notice, my phone's lens is over here at the top. So I'm gonna rotate my phone upside down to get a lower angle, just like this, and then try to frame my shot. I'll move the fountain a bit. Okay, let's see. Obviously this works if you have a better subject, but this is all I have for now. And then I'm gonna press the shutter button to take the picture. Okay, I took the picture. Now you can open your Photos app to view it, or you can view it right here by tapping on this button or this photo. Okay, here's my photo, and as of now it looks like a regular photo, right? We just have the water and the fountain. Now to turn it into a long exposure, tap this button over here that says live, and then select long exposure. Now there are also other effects like loop. I'll show you what it looks like. This is what the loop looks like. It will take a while to process depending on how fast your phone is. Okay, so this is the loop, and now we have running water. That's pretty cool, looks just like the fountain. But we're going to select long exposure, so over here, the last one. Okay, it just finished processing, and this is the long exposure. So look at the water, it's basically frozen in time. That's pretty cool. And this is one of the cool effects of long exposure. Here's a comparison of it compared to the fountain on my B camera. And yeah, you can make really nice effects, especially if you have some nice waterfalls or a lot of other different moving subjects. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this video and found it useful. Feel free to leave a question, comment, or suggestion down below. And please like and subscribe for more, and also support the channel. So, thanks for watching.